I'm Lora Bladow. I'm an agent at RE/MAX Excel. Well, I've been licensed as an agent since 2006, so I've been in the real estate industry. In January it'll be 14 years as an agent, but before that I was with a title company as a closer, so 17 in the industry as a whole. The hardest part of real estate, there's so many hard parts that people don't understand behind the scenes. Today is a great example. I have to deliver really bad news to a seller and cancel a deal, which is never fun for anybody involved. There's a lot of emotions and time and money spent in those situations, and that's never an easy situation to have to diffuse or to deliver bad news to. I would say starting up in real estate, the hardest part would be to learn how to budget, how to set up a business plan because you don't actually know what to expect, how to establish yourself as a brand over time, which it takes time to get to a point where you're recognized as somebody that's reliable or trustworthy. And I would also say that maybe one of the hardest parts of real estate your whole career is to not internalize the stress of other people's emotions, because it can really start to affect your own personal life. And learning how to put up boundaries in those situations is something that takes a very long time of trial and error to figure out, but it's probably one of the hardest parts of the job. I have, over the last 14 years in real estate, looked at other companies several times because I've been through 3 different RE/MAX brokerages throughout my career due to moves, etc. But I have learned time and time again that the support that RE/MAX offers as a brand, the support that they offer as far as helping me run my business the way I want to run it, with providing tools and technology to do that to the best of my ability. We're different in that we're not a corporate structure. There's nobody behind the scenes telling me who and how and why to do something. It is truly my business, and I appreciate the ability to be able to independently say how I want to run my business. And if it fails because of decisions that I've made, and I need to learn how to adjust those, but they have tools and resources available to me to be able to make those corrections and feel supported in that. But if I succeed, it's also because of those tools and resources that they've given me all along the way. Free education, free technology, free leads on my own listings, and not having to worry about competing with other agents in my own office for my own business. It's really truly the freedom that they've given me to be able to be successful. Community is very important to me. It's having grown up in Merrill, I was surrounded by a community that felt like family, whether or not they were blood relatives. It felt very much like a support unit that helped raise me up. And I think that is still important to me now, and it's why, even though I've lived in Madison area and in small communities outside of Madison, when I moved back to the Wausau area 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, that sense of community came back to me, and it was something that I didn't even realize I was missing. And so I dove into getting involved in the community and getting involved in the Wausau Chamber, getting involved with the Merrill Chamber, really taking a look at how to be an asset to both communities so that economic growth and development can continue to grow and be strong here. And feel connected to the rest of the communities. So I got involved with the Wausau Noon Optimists, Big Brothers and Sisters of Central Wisconsin. I became big, so that, again, I can feel like not only am I a part of the community and their support of me, but then I'm supporting them too. I also helped establish the Merrill Small Business Group, and together we, as small businesses in the Merrill market, contribute toward a scholarship fund so that Merrill graduate every year is receiving a scholarship of some dollar amount. That year it changes. We are new, it's only our 2nd year, and it's already grown very rapidly. So taking pride in both the Maryland-Wausau communities and being very proactive in helping make sure that they're successful in the world is important to me. That's a big deal. And RE/MAX really helps me support that as well in making sure that they're giving us resources as agents to be able to give back to our communities too.